What's going on, Jungle Crew? And we are back. Hopefully, I can hear you a little bit better this time around. Turn the mic up a little bit. Turn up a little bit more, just in case, just in case. How y'all doing? Um, have you guys got your hands on any perfect order? Or maybe we'll call it perfectly don't order. I don't know. I don't know. How do y'all feel about that set, man? What's your thoughts? What's your opinion behind it? Me personally, so I grabbed my very first one from GameStop. Full transparent. I paid like $80 for it, and they just had them. And this was I don't often go to GameStop. I usually just do all my games digitally, unless it's Pokemon. In which case, you guys have seen my collection up there. I keep Pokemon games. I like physical there, but otherwise, man, if I'm streaming anything, I'm just usually grabbing it digitally. I don't go to GameStop often. So when I went there and I saw they had some product, I'm like, oh yeah. So we grabbed that and we grabbed one of our ETBs for Ascended Heroes. So it had nothing to do with the JGE store, Joe Games Entertainment. So this was just me picking them up just for PC. I really don't have a huge personal collection. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. Bought it at 80. I'm like, ETBs are never around 80. This going to be great. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Let's jump over this here graph, right? So let me see if this will do it. So I was just looking at this thing, man. This is for my investing bros and my folks that are out there that are doing this, right? So I was looking at it. I pay 80. I'm already losing. But then I went down, I checked out the graph, and holy shit. This is just dropping. Well, let's look at some of the recent sales. And for those that are out there, again, usually we talk about what it's like to sell singles on TCG Player. I sell both singles and sealed. Getting more into the sealed side recently. Still do a lot of singles. But yeah, so this is just another conversation because in today's episode, and if this is your first time here, how rude of me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nate, aka Kong Gone Wrong, TTV. We're Twitch affiliate streamer. We also have this channel. We also have a Discord. Y'all are more than welcome to join. Use code Jungle5, $5 off. JoeGamesENT.com. Yes, JoeGamesENT.com. And today we just kind of ranting and raving, right? We throw content out there. We have a little mini series that's running. Where I'm trying to help. I give back by just talk a little bit about my journey and some of the things that have helped me to be able to get going. And the month of March was our biggest in sales. We started in June of last year. We had over 460 sales. So how was I able to do that? What have I learned over the process? That's what we do a lot of talking about, but not today. Today we just started chopping it up, having a conversation. You to me to you. And I have a list of some questions. I have a ton of questions. And if you guys have questions, drop them down below. I'll answer them inside of like, whether the shorts for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or if you're writing comments down below, I'll answer them there as I can. But also I want to try to start doing it this way. So this way it's a little bit more live, if you will, to where I'm giving you my off the cuff, off the dome kind of answers. Let you guys know my thoughts on it. But back to perfect order. My gosh. So yeah, right now it looks like average market price right now is going for less than 70. So I already lost. Where'd you guys pick them up at? At what price point is this a good investment? At what price point did you guys grab this? Is it a good investment? What are you guys thinking about it? If you want my honest opinion, I think that it's going to go up. I think that it will go up. All things do go up over time. Do I think it's going to take some time? Do I think it's going to be within like this year? Probably not. Probably going to be some time. But think about some of the older sets, right? Not super well, but like stuff in Scarlet Violet, stuff in Sword and Shield that no one wanted. No one wanted to pick them off the shelves. And they were sitting pretty low. And there's always a saying in real estate, right? Where, and I'm sure you guys have heard it before, when everybody else is being greedy, be fearful. Everybody else is being fearful, be greedy, right? So everybody else is like, maybe I don't want it. This is the time. So what did I do? Hey, after I got this, I realized that I took a loss, but I wanted them still for the store. So that was PC, personal collection, prices right, I let it go. But what did I end up doing? We doubled down. Even after all of this, I'm over here talking stuff, but we doubled down. We picked up more. Yes, indeed. Picked it up from a lot at a good price. And for these, we got an 80%. We buy lots at 80%. So we got a good deal. So I lost on one, but I won on the other four that I picked up, and I may have another one over there as well. We still got Ascended Heroes, so we still got a lot of stuff on the store. Feel free to check us out again, JoeGamesENT.com, JoeGamesENT.com. look us up. Use code Jungle5, $5 off. Don't say I didn't tell you. Just say I didn't warn you. But yeah, let's get into some of these questions here. Let me see. Let me see. Is collecting Pokemon cards a good investment? Great question. Great question. I guess really all depends on your point of view and what is a good investment for you, for your portfolio, for you to be able to diversify. Does it work for me? Yes, it does work for me. Do I think it's a good investment? Yes, I do. Of course, I'm diversified. I've got a couple of different things, a couple of different irons in the fire, if you will, rather from spending from real estate side to some of the other businesses, whatever. But for Pokemon, specifically, and JGE, which we invest in multiple different products. And we got some One Piece up there. You see some Magic the Gathering. We just do TCGs in general. So if this is a specific question is directed only towards Pokemon, do I think it's good? Yes, over time. I think over time that it will go up. I do believe that over time, your best bet is going to be sealed and graded cards. Personally, I don't think that singles by themselves without having a grade attached to them is going to give you the best return for your dollar over time. Now, in a churn and burn, if you're thinking of this from a business perspective, like, is this a good investment to be able to get started, to be able to move and go? Yes, as long as you can keep in mind that this is a churn and burn kind of business to where your strength is velocity. Your biggest ally is how fast can I get them in? How fast can I get them out the door? How fast can I get them in? How get them out? Come in, go out. Come in, go out. Right there's where you're really going to win. From the investment standpoint, if you're just buying, you're just leave them on the shelf, you can let it sit down. Could work out. But how long of an investment are we talking? Right? Are you thinking you're just asking for 1 to 2 months, 3 months? Talking about a year, 3 years? From that perspective, you got to ask yourself, where else could you be able to place your money? If you're looking at it from a churn and burn perspective, we like right around 10%, give or take. On some transactions, we'll be able to make a little bit more. Some transactions will make a little bit less, but on average, comes out to about 10%. Is 10% good for you? You let me know. Next question. Hopefully that was helpful. And if not, write down below, Nate, give more in detail. Give us some more. I can't. I'm just trying to get through a handful of these. So yeah, you just let me know. Should I buy singles or should I buy sealed product? Ooh. Should you buy singles or should you buy sealed? I guess it depends what your end goal is. So for us, we started with singles. And for us, and the reason it worked well for us is because we also like to play competitively. We like to play Pokemon, we like to play Magic, Arcana. You guys know the story. Again, welcome if it's your first time. Nate, Kong, Gone Wrong, TTV, follow us. Yeah. But that's how we got started when we had the first transition into selling on TCGplayer. It was because we had a nice amount of singles to be able to move over and place onto the store before we started buying lots. If you're interested in what it looks like to buy lots, there is a video, probably, hopefully it'll pop up here somewhere. We can go more in depth on that, what it looks like to be able to list and ship and all that other stuff. We've done different videos on that as well. But it really all depends on what your time is worth. Is that a good way to explain it? Maybe not. Meaning, here's an example. How much time do you have to be able to sort cards? If I buy a lot of 100 cards, I'm sitting there, I'm going through, I'm putting them in alphabetical order, I'm putting them away, then I'm listing them individually. For that same 100, which could come out to random numbers, just a scenario, it could come out to like, I don't know, $100, $200, right? Dollar cards, depends where you want to buy at. It's up to you, just using random numbers. Whereas for that same amount, I could grab something like, this is probably a bad example, but something like this, right? There's one product that's going for transacting right around 70, right? So from that standpoint, if you don't have a ton of time and you're just trying to go ahead and get them out, I would suggest just going ahead and grabbing your sealed and going that way. But finding sealed and buying them at 70 to 80% is tricky. So really all depends on where you can source them, where you can grab them. Do you have distribution? We don't. If you have distribution or if you're able to get your hands on them, because you could probably get your hands on lots a lot cheaper, especially where your starting point is, than you can for sealed, right? So you can walk in Facebook Marketplace, for instance, and I don't know, you got, $100, $200, $400, $1,000, doesn't matter. And you can find a nice amount of cards. You could also go the bulk route, right? So, shout out to Raw TCG. He got started with, he got like 10,000 cards for like $80 or something. Amazing, right? The amazing deal. He was able to piece them out. Do you have the kind of time to be able to do so? If that does fit your mold, if you do enjoy sourcing bulk, then that works too. So it really all depends on where you want to start and what you want your goals to turn into. What's next? How much money do you need to start investing in cards? Great question. Oof. I would say if you're going to start, let me read this again. Investing in Pokemon cards. Okay. I'm going to take it from two different sides. Two different sides. Number one, you've got business investing, right? Like, are you trying to start a business? If you're trying to start a business, you're going to file your fees. You're going to do all of that stuff. Get your LLC established. Get your EIN. So that's going to be a couple $100, right? So let's say you start with a couple hundred. So let's say you start, maybe you can probably get going for like, let's just say 1,000. Let's just say 300 to 400 of it's going to go towards making sure your legal side is taken care of. Leave you about $500-$600 left. Again, I'm just rounding like crazy. $500-$600 left. You could be able to use that to pick up a couple of lots, and then you're off to the races and you go. If you're talking about investing in terms of, let's just use the collector app, let's just throw it up there on the shelf and let it sit and chill. From that perspective, I mean, it really doesn't matter what your dollar amount is. Personally, I don't think. I mean, whether you have $100 or $10,000, you just invest what you can. You place it there. You just hope for the best. You just try to make your investments as sound as possible by doing the most amount of research as possible. One tip that I can give you, especially if you're on the singles side, is when cards go up in value, or what makes them go up in value that I found that works well for me, is understanding the game itself. Understanding how the game is played, understanding what the meta is, understanding what's the most important deck or decks that are being played, and the cards that go inside of them. There's typically core cards or a core engine or a core mechanic behind each kind of board or each kind of deck type, and the ones that are doing really, really well are typically the ones that are most sought after. Those are the ones that people are playing, especially for somebody like me. That's what I do. I look online, I see which deck is winning. I don't have a lot of time to be able to try to customize things myself, so I'm going to find a winning list, and that's the deck that I'm going to play, and I'm going to buy the cards that go associated with those. Using that as just a nice insider tip to be able to say, hey, if you see a deck that's doing that and you can spot those kind of trends before other people, you know those cards are going to go up in value because, again, they're way more sought after. So that was just a couple of questions. I just wanted to kind of see how this flow went out. I've got way, way, way more. We can keep doing this. Maybe I'll do 5 to 10 each time, or let me know down below. Let me know down below. Exclamation point helpful, exclamation point, whatever. You don't have to use exclamation point. Put a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if this is worth it. Let me know if you guys want me to keep doing these, kind of pick my brain. We can dive more into them. But until then, man, I appreciate you guys so much. Again, talk to me a little bit about this perfect order. What price point did you pick it up at if you feel comfortable sharing? Are you holding them? Are you just churning and burning, getting rid of them? And how many did you pick up? Were you like me and then tripled and quadrupled down on it even after you realized that it was dropping in price? Or are you like, I'm going to stay away from it. We're going to go back to AH, right? Ascended Heroes. Or maybe you're Magic the Gathering. My Magic the Gathering stuff can't stay on the store. Like, it is gone. Like, just this week I sold 2 more things of just a Magic. It's crazy. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Spider-Man seems to be moving. So if you've got a Magic lot that you want to get rid of, man, I'm buying at 70-75%. I can push it a little bit if we need to, but reach out to me at jonegamesent.com. Contact information is there as well. Also buying Pokemon as well. We also do on our site, we've got Lorcana, we've got Lorcana Seal, we've got Lorcana Singles, we got a little bit of One Piece as well. Buying on all aspects, any of those 4 fronts, we're definitely accepting offers to be able to give us lots and see what we can come up with, see if we can work out a number, create a win-win. In the meantime, in between time, check out the Discord, jump into the Discord. It's free right now. It's open. We do a lot of giveaways. We try to do them at least once a quarter. Sometimes we do a little bit more frequent than that. We also talk a lot about deck theories. We talk about different TCGs. We just have a lot of fun. We're building it from the ground up. Excuse me, building it from the ground up. And we would love to be able to have you a part of our community. So with that being said, you guys, take care. Get home safely. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all on the next Q&A. Take care. Peace.